got first place today at locals with Kashtira. So just get right to it. So first is 3 Fenrir.
Flip around for me. Appreciate you, my boy.
3 Fenrir, that's standard. 3 Unicorn, also standard. 3 Rise Heart, also standard. You play 1 of each other name.
Okay.
And then a special tech of mine, 3 Foster Dime.
Mike Brown special.
Shout out to Mike Brown.
Hey.
And also, this is also necessary.
Yeah, man. That's a lot.
Only hand trap I play that's a monster is 3 Ash. And that's it for all the monsters.
Okay.
Next we go to spells. You have 3 pressure planets, plus 1 terraforming.
And what does Pressure Planet do? I know it's a new card.
Pressure planet's effect is basically what the old planet for Tier Elements did. Search as a Kashtira monster. And if you activate Shimmer Law's effect, you can target 1 card on the field and pop it.
Okay.
Kashtira Thriosis. So basically what this card does is you target 1 Kashtira monster you control, and then you can special summon another Kashtira from your deck with a different attribute than the one that you have.
Okay.
And if this card gets banished, you get to add banished Kashtira card to it. We got Kashtira Birth. This card lets you normal summon level 7s without tributing. You can also special summon a Kashtira monster from your graveyard or banish pile.
Okay.
I played 3 Prosperity. Standard. 3 Book of Eclipse for the mirror.
Main deck.
And everything else.
Yep.
And then the last spell I play, 1 Harpy spell.
Okay.
For the traps, I only play 5. It's 3 Imperm. I play these because it's good going first or second.
Okay.
And then 1 of each Kashtira trap.
Alright.
And that rounds out the main deck. For the extra deck, I do something a little different. I play 3 Kashtira Rise Hearts.
Okay.
Reason being,
Walking macro.
right? Reason being because this card's really good.
Okay.
And if you play in a mirror match, your opponents are most likely going to try to banish these out your extra deck, so you have enough to be able to play the game.
Okay.
Next is 2 Kashtira Shangri-Las.
1 second.
This is the main card of the deck here. So during every standby phase, special summons a Kashtira from deck, and if you banish a card face down, it takes out a zone.
Okay. Annoying, but I understand.
Next is Diablo's Mind Hacker. I play 2 of those. Yep. Because if it gets banished, I need another one.
This is true.
So, because we play Prosperity in this deck, so that's another reason why we play more copies. So, this card is a banish 1 card. You can look at your opponent's extra deck, banish 1 card from it, and then your opponent has to banish cards from the top of his deck based on the number of banished face down cards they have.
Okay.
So it really punishes your opponent if they play cards like Prosperity or Desires or any card that banishes face down.
Okay.
And this card effect activates once per turn whenever a card is banished face down. So every time a card is banished face down, they count how many cards they have, and then they banish that from the top.
Okay.
Another card in here which helped me win my game against Jesse today. The Dark Arm card effect is target 1 card on the field, just destroy it, and then it banishes the card, which also helps for a Rise Heart.
Okay.
I play number 28 Titanic Moth. This card effect says when it's the only monster you control in the field, it can attack directly, but the attack is half.
Okay.
And once it does damage, it burns your opponent for 500 for every card you hit.
Wow.
This card also helps you get into your Zeus play by jumping over all his other monsters.
Is that BLS in there? That's a spoiler.
Flare Meta Dragon for, time and stuff, burn your opponent. I play this card a lot, standard. OG, rank 7, Draco Sack, and also his buddy, Big Eye.
Dark Ruler. Freaking Dragon Ruler days.
And of course, we're playing the XYZ deck, you gotta play Zeus.
Yeah, but you're playing double. That's crazy.
And because you're playing all level 7s, BLS.
Spice, that's your spice.
Yep.
Spice is in the side.
Now it's time to the sideboard.
Yeah, Spice is in the side, boy.
My side deck, I play 3 Necroface.
The fuck is the reason behind that?
Right.
Reason being is because you play a Rise Heart. Whenever this card gets banished, it banishes 5 more cards on the top of the deck, and then you can attach this to a Rise Heart, detach it again, banish it, banish 5 more cards, and continues to keep doing that.
Yeah.
And if you're running out of resources, you just normal summon it and put all your banished cards back.
Reset the whole game.
So you can get free prosperities with this card.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nasty.
Cherries for the mirror match.
Of course. I think this card is going to be pretty good in this format. All right,
I
John.
play 3 Cosmic Cyclones. This card also triggers a Rise Heart, and it also helps get problem cards off the board. Another Mike Brown special. Shout him Judgment.
Don't matter how many life points you got, Judgment got your back.
Always got to say no.
Shoot, everything, I think.
And then the MVP of today, evenly matched.
Okay. Of course it was. As you can see in his feature match, that's going to be in the description. Evenly match came in clutch game. Was it game 3, right?
It was game 2.
Okay, game 2.
Yep. Because my opponent did full combo. He played Kashtira also, but he also plays the Adventure package.
Okay.
So he ended up with Rise Heart, Shangri-La, Diablos, Griffin Rider, Token, and another card with a bunch of back row. So he played his entire hand. In my opening hand, I had Lava Golem and evenly matched. So I just Lava Golem his Griffin Rider and his Shangri-La, and then went to battle phase and played this card. And then he couldn't keep anything but the token at that point.
Okay.
So that's how I ended up winning my game 2 against Ali.
Well, like Tim asked you earlier, you played Judgment. What cards were you scared of mostly? I thought it was because you wasn't playing the Brave package. You mostly, that's like your 1 negate, right?
Yeah, well, Judgment basically stops anything. Like, your opponent's going to play, they're playing Kashtira, they're going to play power spells against you.
Okay.
They're going to play card like, this stops evenly match itself, it stops Book of Eclipse, it stops anything that you don't want to deal with.
Okay, well, how many cards you play in main deck?
41.
Was there anything you wanted to change today throughout your matches?
Personally, no.
Okay.
Everything went well today. I think the ratios are pretty good. But as of right now, no, I wouldn't change anything.
And I know there were 5 rounds today. Do you remember all of your matchups besides the final round?
Let's see. My first round was against Jesse today. He was playing Brandit.
Okay.
My second round match was against. I can't remember my second round match, but my third round match was against Brendan Woods. My fourth round match was against Ben, and then the finals I played Ali. I was also playing Kashtira.
Okay. All right, my boy. Any shout outs before we get on out of here?
Shout out to you, Mike Brown. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Collectables. Shout out to Jazz, my playtest buddy. And shout out to anybody else that helped me build this deck.
All right, for sure. I appreciate it, my boy.